And now, please welcome Ambit's number 3 income earner and member of the $15 Million Club, national consultant Steve Thompson.
Happy New Year, Ambit Energy. Woo! The first 10 years was amazing, but from what I'm hearing backstage, buckle your seatbelt. It's about to go a lot bigger and faster. Guys, what I get to talk about for a couple of minutes today is one of the most important tools, if not the most important tool we have for building our business, and it's the opportunity presentation, the corporate overview, what we do on a weekly and daily basis in a lot of places, and it's important to remember some rules about it. The first rule is to know that the consultants in the room are there as part of the support team, but the presentation is for the guest. For speakers, it's simple. We call it the 3 B's. Be brilliant, be brief, and be gone. One of the problems in presentations is speakers and audience alike get so excited that it's your chance to shine, and unfortunately people misinterpret that and think it's their chance to talk more. And remember, it's for the guests, and it's important that the business presentation be kept to 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes maximum, plus a brief close. It's also important that each speaker stick to his part. A business presentation, when orchestrated correctly, is like a Broadway play. It's designed by experts to build momentum till that closing speaker gets to call to action. He issues that sense of urgency, the only sales part. It's important for all the other speakers to leave all your sales speeches out of it. Now, only the closer is going to speak. What that means is if the second speaker starts telling people they ought to join, you've reached a climax too early, and it's going to mess up the presentation. Testimonials, that's probably one of the best parts, most important parts of the presentation, and the one with the most abuse. A testimonial is a time to shine only if you can do it in 30 seconds. Let me give you my testimonial. My name's Steve Thompson. I'm a national consultant from Austin, Texas. I come from 30 years in the insurance business, and in 3 years working Ambit part-time, I was able to surpass that, and I'm living my dreams. That's it. That's your presentation. If you are a chosen, in some meetings you may have 10 or 15 executive consultants. If you're one of the people that's been chosen to do what we call a full testimonial, it still needs to be kept to 1 or 2 minutes. This is not tell your life story. This is tell where you came from, what Ambit did for you, and that you're happy. Again, don't sell at the end of the testimonial. I see presentations, I'm blessed, I go all over the country, and I hear testimonial after testimonial end with, wow, you just got to get started in this business. Wrong place for a close. The close is at the end of the presentation. So we need to respect that. Now, to help us out with this, what's exciting is Ambit is about to introduce a brand new, even briefer presentation. We all know that the guests don't get enough information from the presentation to know how to do the business. That's what training's for. In most locations when I work, I insist on having a training in conjunction, usually before the presentation. Training is a huge part of our business. There's no reason to sign someone up in this business if you're not going to actually sponsor them by teaching them how to build the business. But the training is the time for the testimonials. It's the time for people to tell stories of hardships or impairments or troubles they had in success after success after success that comes from just what Jerry taught us this morning. Picking yourself up, dust yourself off, and take another step forward. It's important to add there for everybody that's fairly new in the business, let me tell you, if you didn't get off to really success after success when you started, if your friends have told you no, if people laughed at you and you feel like you've become a failure in this business, I'm here to tell you, you're on the right track. You cannot succeed your way to success. You have to fail your way to success. And you learn from the failure, and you get up and you sharpen the tools and become better and better. And that's what the presentation is about too. If you attend a presentation on a regular basis, and everyone should, if there's one within a couple hours of you, be there every week, support it. Remember that the consultants in the room are the support cast for the play. You have a very important part. Do you know statistically, only 25% of what the guests get from a presentation is from the speakers on stage. 50% of what they get, so twice as much, is from looking at the reaction of the consultants in the room. So you got to be on the edge of your chair. You got to be attentive. You got to be not texting, and for goodness sakes, not standing in the back of the room. You got to be excited about what you're seeing, and you got to laugh at my jokes even if you've heard them 300 times. So everybody has a part. By the way, that leaves 25% out. That last 25%, the most critical part, is for the meeting after the meeting. That's for sponsoring people, signing them up in the business, giving them their initial steps of make a list and prioritize and set a planning session to get together with them. That is the most critical part of the business. And if you drug the presentation out for an hour, hour and a half, they got babysitters, they got kids at home, they got other issues, they're gone, and you just not only lost 25% of the chance to put them in the business, but you lost the opportunity to get them off to a correct start. So when you get up to do a presentation, remember, be brilliant, be brief, be gone, and never get up and run out of the room. Every consultant in the room, especially every leader with a leadership pen, has a responsibility to be there after the meeting and answer questions and help guests get started in a positive way. So the new presentation will be out real soon. Watch for that. I'm excited to see it as well. And remember, when you first step up in front of an audience, less is more. Yeah, guys, get excited, stay focused, and never quit. Good luck in your business.